He stood in front of the cameras, calm, collected, and begging for his family's return. But what no one knew was that Chris Watts already knew where they were, because he had put them there himself. This is the real story of a man who smiled on national TV, just hours after murdering his pregnant wife and 2 daughters. Stay close, because what you're about to hear is darker than fiction. You're watching Evil Advice. If you love chilling stories based on true crimes, hit subscribe, but only if you think you can handle the truth. Frederick, Colorado, 2018. Chris Watts appeared to be the perfect dad, married to Shanann, vibrant, hardworking, always posting family life on Facebook. They had 2 beautiful daughters, Bella and Celeste, and a baby boy on the way. From the outside, they were the family everyone envied. Vacations, birthday parties, smiling selfies. But behind that lens, something was unraveling. Chris had grown distant, quiet. He was losing weight, changing his habits, and secretly having an affair with a co-worker Shanann noticed. She texted friends, "I feel like I'm losing him. He's not the man I married." On August 13th, 2018, Shanann and her daughters vanished. Chris told police she left in the middle of the night. No fight, no trace. He gave interviews, standing in their empty house, pleading, "If you're out there, just come back. We love you." But viewers noticed something. His body language, his tone. It didn't match the urgency of a panicked father. He didn't ask where they were. He asked what people had heard. Something felt off. Detectives were suspicious. Chris failed a polygraph test, and then they played his last card. They told him the game was over. That's when he crumbled, but not all at once. First, he blamed Shanann, claimed she killed the kids, and he reacted. But eventually, the horrific truth came out. In the early hours of that day, Chris Watts strangled his pregnant wife. Then, he took his daughters still alive and drove them to an oil site where he worked. There, he ended their lives too. In a cold, calculated act, he placed their bodies in oil tanks. Shanann was buried in a shallow grave nearby, all for what? To be with his mistress. To start over, the nation was horrified. In court, Chris showed no emotion as Shanann's family sobbed through their victim statements. He was sentenced to 5 life terms, no chance of parole. Even now, from prison, he receives love letters. Some people call him misunderstood, but most just wonder, how can someone look so normal and be so monstrous underneath? Chris Watts smiled for the cameras. He lied to a nation, and beneath that smile was murder. This wasn't a horror movie. It was real, and it happened in broad daylight. If you want more true crime stories like this, subscribe to Evil Advice. But remember, sometimes the scariest monsters live right next door.